Come on, guys, just give me 20 seconds or so. Mic check 2, let me know in the comments. A bit new here today. Looks like YouTube might be buffering a little bit. Not too sure what is happening, and what a crazy start to the stream. All right, let's do this. Let's jump straight in, and we'll see how we go. I'm not too sure. I need to know how's the stream going. All this sort of stuff. It could be a short one if things aren't working. Now I'm going to jump over here, and the screen, if I go to the screen is probably going to be black, and the camera is not going to be working. But fear not, I plan to fix that. So I'm just going to give me 2 seconds. We jump over here. Where's this? That camera is obviously frozen. Dog cam is working. So g'day, Stu from UAV Futures here. It looks like I'm not here, but fear not. Give me 20 seconds. We've had some crazy difficulties that I should be able to show you very, very soon. And let me just configure this. That should go on. And sound is good. Let's have a look here. So that should be working. If I put this on, maybe I need to open this up. And all right, what we are trying to do is get our digital SLR working when we just had a complete blue screen. So the computer just crashed, which is never a good thing. Let me, what about this? Are we getting anything? Hello, hello, test, test. Nope, the screen is still black there. Come on, we had this working yesterday on the trial run. Invisible Stew, that is right. And we've got Doggo down in the chat. I want to say too, thanks so much to everybody who is chilling out down there as well. We probably need about another 2 minutes, and we have a super cool stream to get started with. Let me work on some of these settings. Why is this not working? And capture card looks all good. We might just be going back to the old camera for a little bit, boys and girls. We'll find out what's happening. Of course, we could always try the old on and off. We've got Russ here as well in the chat. I'm trying not to read the chat too much because I'm working on just pretty much getting this done. Why does this not want to work today? What a awful start to the stream. I can see we've got 61 people chilling in here, watching Dog Cam, watching me talk with Invisible Stew here in the background. Let's see, open up my Canon EOS utility. I am pretty sure the problem is a dead USB port on my camera, which if I had to guess, I'd say that's what it is. Otherwise, we're just going to go straight back, boys and girls, to my normal camera, yesterday's camera. I was excited to have a different kind of stream here for you today with our new camera, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. All right, so you can see Dog Cam in here. Let's have a look. Let's do this. Looks like we're going back to old school, unfortunately. Whew. After all that work, eh? Let's put this on. Yeah, no, I thanks, Dodgy. I do see that. I've been enabling, disabling. Let's take this one out, plug this in, and if I go back to face cam and activate and deactivate this one, this one should work, unless this means my USB is broken here. Oh, it flashed for a second. I'm not holding my mouth right. Oh, why is this not working? You're killing me. All right, I know what I can do. I will plug this straight in here. 30 seconds will be fixed. Hey! All right. So, g'day, Stu here from UAV Futures, and welcome back to the FPV Mix, where we have trouble starting the live stream because a couple of things. We have a digital SLR, which I can just turn that off now because that was working yesterday, and everything was looking good. But check this out. This is what happened about 40 seconds before I went live. If I go here to I thought, right, I'll take a photo of this. This was taken just today. Oh, that's the wrong photo. Here we go, this one. This is not something you want to see on your computer just before you start a live stream. So I was like, absolutely brilliant. There we go. We've got a nice blue screen of death there on the computer. But welcome to the FPV Mix. We're going to have some fun, a bit of a weird start to the show. Thanks for sticking around because I know I guess I appreciate all you guys being here. FPV Nick says, new camera gets plugged into your computer, not your daughter's toy, a laptop. Absolutely. So the unfortunate part, I should be able to show you a side-by-side shot that I was trying to work on, that I did some stream tests yesterday, and they looked a million times better. So if I go right here, and I think if I go into Discord, we've got Charlie Doggo Cam in the background as well, chilling out. And if I go down to voice chat link share, let's have a look. I think this is where I linked it. Here, check this out. So this was the difference, and I don't know how much this is going to come through not in Discord, in YouTube. But we've got what we're looking at now. But the stream you're going to see on the right is what I wanted to show people. So if I go to main screen share, we should be able to jump over here. This one up in the left-hand side, you can see that's the camera that you're looking at now. This one on the right is what we had working on yesterday. So we had a little pilot stream, all that sort of stuff. Oh, I guess a bit of a test stream. I'd up the bit rate. Everything was looking good. But this morning, of course, I turn it on. Straight away, one of the USBs didn't want to work. The Doggo Cam was not activating, and the camera up here was not working either. So it seemed to be a big, I'm sorry for that. And then we got a blue screen of death. So, yeah, things didn't go to plan starting on today's stream. But fear not, we're here. We're going to have some fun. If you've got some questions, throw them down below. I can see a whole bunch of people in the comments. Let me know if you're here. Let me know what you're doing. We've got Oz Blasters Australia, Mike's Camping FPV, Ben, Russ. So FPV Nick in here. We've got Kiz and Dodgy as well. So a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of amazing people here in the chat. I can see Seven Driver, Lord FBV is saying hi. Random Family Man is saying there you go. So he's talking about me getting my stream working. I feel a little bit flustered actually after all that. I was so excited to show you guys the new camera that we've been working on, but at least you get to check out this picture here, and you can see there definitely is a difference in terms of clarity, color. It's going to be a lot better. I still need to get my little battery, permanent battery plugged in, which I have ordered, but that's going to take a little while to be here. But first, the old stream, the details I think are significantly more crisp. So that is coming. Let's jump in now, answer some of your questions, see what you guys are saying as well. I can minimize this window. And I don't need this one. And it looks like we have an excellent connection on my YouTube side of things. So hopefully no buffering, anything like that. Seems like just when we start the stream. So let's jump in, see what you guys are talking about, and have some fun. Get these cables out of the way because there is cables galore running all over this place. Now you could hear me plugging frantically some stuff in there. Dog thinks I should have gone Mac. So what do you think about that, Charlie? Should I have gone Mac? And Mark is saying, try rubbing a giraffe. So I'm not too sure what's going on. The sound is working. All right, let's do it. Crazy Russian Pilot is here. He's tagging with at UAV Futures. Yo Stu from Sam Lynch. And JCM says, I'm a total noob. And I can't find UT. So I'm not too sure what. Maybe you're talking about me when it comes to my live streams. And Dodgy's giving me some more technical advice, a second powered USB hub. So yeah, definitely that might be something I'll have to look at today as well. And a Ramblin' Family Man is giving a Russ some love, saying, Russ, I respect you. All hail FPV Jesus. Radio, let's do it. Carlos D says, at UAV Futures, by the way, I've been 2 weeks and hours looking for a drone and I'm going to have to call it gone. It's impossible. I guess it's time to build a new drone. So for those of you who don't know as well, Carlos D lost his drone in oh, you know what's the worst part here, I should say? I left my coffee on the table right there, so I'm going to go get that. But Carlos lost his drone deep inside some crazy treetops and canopies. It looked like it was in the rainforest. So yeah, I was, I said go and look for it, but it's going to be very tricky to try and find that. I'm going to grab my coffee. 2 secs. All right. Whew. Okay, let's have a look. Ben is saying buy a powered USB device so it can power many devices from your computer. It's not a desktop. Yep, I think you're right there. And do you have an Inductrix FPV drone? So that is from FishKid. No, I do not. Inductrix is a little bit old now. I'm not too sure that they're still up there when you can get things like the Mobulas. They used to be really good back in the day. Coming up on today's show, we have some exciting things. I did want to try and get some other parts working, but it looks like we're going to have some technical difficulties. One of the things we're going to have a look at, some new videos. Also, what is new in the studio? See what I did there? The UAV Futures Studio. A bit of a nice play on words, or a bit of a dad pun, if you ask me. We have a giveaway as well, where we've got a jumper T16, my original one. I can sign it if you want me to. That's going to be there, and also it's with a Cattle's Machine Works and some other little goodies. And I can't wait to jump in and just basically have some fun. It's been a little bit of a stressful morning trying to get that stuff to work. When you think everything is going well, and then you get that blue screen of death, well, it wasn't. It wasn't great. All right, so let's do it. And we have our first super chat of the day from William Croft. Hey, buddy, excited for the stream today. Don't forget the DJI has a huge Father's Day sale going on here for FPV stuff. Use a VPN to get US pricing. So I wonder if I can have a bit of a Google. Let's do that today. And FPV digital system. Let's see how much it is over there. And DJI. Let's have a look. I wonder if it'll lock me out or it knows that I'm coming from Australia. I think it does know that I'm coming from Australia. Let's have a look. All right. If I had my VPN up and working, which is not something that I want to mess with while I'm streaming on YouTube, what are the prices there, guys? Does anybody know how much those goggles are coming in? Because at the moment, it's about 1,200 Aussie dollars. Actually, I don't know how much the goggles are just by themselves. You can see here, this one we've got from most of our ones are just coming up straight from Bangers. If I go to the DJI website and have a look, I wonder if my sound is working too. I didn't hear. Will do I have my sound completely turned off because I didn't hear that super chat notification? Did anybody else hear that as well? Did that come through on anybody else's speakers, or is that just mine? All right, where's the actual price, my friend? Can we buy it from here? It doesn't. Buy now. All right, let's have a look. And the price is. All right, so it looks like it's still pretty expensive in Oz, but what is the price in the US? I'm going to see if my sound is working by playing an old school video of me as well. Ugg boots rock, so that's from Quads, mate. FPV, absolutely. Keep my feet nice and toasty. And other Mr. Steel motors, not very good. That's from Jeff Freestyle FPV. No, I think Mr. Steel, you're paying obviously for his brand and stuff like that, but they don't seem like a low quality motor or whatsoever. Sam Lynch is saying it's only the FPV stuff which is on sale. Let me test out the sound. Have I blown up my headset maybe as well? Let's have a look. I'm going to load up one of Omegod's videos. I'm getting a Chromebook ad. And we've got 79 people watching. We've been streaming or technically troubleshooting here for about 16 minutes. And let's see, are we going to get some sound? I've just watched. Here we go. Is this
pre-production?
Okay. So I don't know why that super chat didn't come through, which is kind of weird. Looks like my Streamlabs feed maybe isn't working today. I'm not sure. I'll have to let you know, guys, when the next super chat comes through. What I do need to do, it is time though to give Charlie a little snack because with that super chat, well, Charlie didn't hear the sound go off, but the first one of the day. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to push pause on Oh My God's video in the background. Let's have a look. So, Will, this is from a big thank you from me and also from Charlie. Let's see. Doggo Cam is still working. There you go, Charlie. Oh, yum. Thanks, guys. This is really delicious. All right. And we got some other people too giving me some more technical advice in the chats. So Seb is in there as well. Casey, hey from Texas, just started the hobby a week ago, and your vids have been so helpful. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. That is what it is all about, is just sharing the love of FPV, getting more people flying, getting more people in the air, and just letting them change their lives. And FPV is such a powerful, positive hobby. We want more people to do it. So I'm glad that my videos are helping you with that. Let's have a look. Loving this new camera. It looks so much better, so I'm not too sure. It's a bit of a troll there with Jason Griffiths. I think unless you're talking about the camera that we showed a picture of in the at the start, this camera we're using right now is the same one as always. It's just, I wanted to have an even better one. Cam by Air says, how do you make turtle mode work? Is it in beta flight? Yes, it is. I would plug a drone in right now, but I don't really want to mess with some of my USB cords because they are all over the shop. I've been pulling things out all morning trying to get this stream to work. There is a little tab inside Betaflight where you can, I think I might even have a video on mode tabs and stuff. Let me have a look here. Mode setup. So, receiver radio guide. I think let's see, in this one, blah, 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 blah. Basically, there's a little slider inside Betaflight where it's next to like horizon mode, arm mode down. If you scroll down there, it's called flip over after crash. You can just set that, click on that little part, assign it an auxiliary switch, and then set the range and the value that you want it to be. Let's see. How do we get turtle mode to work? Semlinch, hi Stu. Is that the resistor that broke on my board because the battery is too big? No, that shouldn't be the case. Crazy Russian pilot says, where's the drone wall? The drone wall has been out for about maybe 2 years. It's been a little while there. And let's see. It looks like I'm missing a few questions as well. Mike's Camping and FPV says 409 for digital DJI goggles. That's in the USA. So that is ridiculous. If you can get yourself a pair of FPV goggles in the US and you want to try digital, you are absolutely in heaven. I would be going out and buying that quick smart. And FPV Nick is still trolling me saying, did you put the digital SLR in auto scan mode? So there we go. Nick can punch himself in the neck because anytime someone mentions auto scan, what do we say? Friends don't let friends auto scan. And let's see. Nemaye Azavendo. I am so sorry that I butchered your name like that. Wants to know, can we do a new $100 build? And the problem with trying to do a $100 build today is that it is just not feasibly possible to get the sort of flight and performance that you want. We had some breaks a little while ago, about 2 years ago, and That was the original $99 build, and there was nothing else comparable. But now you're much better suited to spend a little bit more money. If we go to this website here, the world's greatest drone website, which I'm going to paste in the comments, everybody should have this bookmarked. This one right here, if I go to main screen share, we've got some budget builds here as well. We need some stuff when you're building your first drone or what to think about your first quad. And also, if you don't want to build and you want something, the iFlight Nazgul, which is this bad boy, is a fantastic drone at a fairly budget price as well. So you can definitely go and check that one out. You need to enable D-Shot for turtle mode to appear. That is correct. Flip over after crash is what it's called. Some people still helping out just there. And can you do a $150 build? Well, if you go to this website right here, there is a whole bunch of information on here on some budget parts. Jumping back here, we've got our mirrorless camera. That's what Raven's saying. It's a mirrorless Nick. And Marco is saying, "G'day, Stu. iFlight Nazgul or the new T-Motor FT5 PNP for a first quad." Well, considering we were just talking about the Nazgul, let's have a look together at... Ooh, this one looks a little bit more pricey. Let's have a look. We'll go to Bangers and find out. Hopefully this ad takes me through. We'll change it to US dollars so we can get an accurate price. All right, 199. It's got the Velox motors on here as well. Go into main screen share. And this bad boy right here. So what do we got? It's an F4. This one's a 4S version. It does look pretty sweet. I actually do really like the pink and carbon color right there. It's a 45 amp BioHeli 32 ESC. It's got a Rush Tank VTX, which is good up to 800 milliwatts, and a Ratel camera in the front. Well, I'd say this is actually a pretty decent drone, and it looks pretty baller as well. One thing that people don't realize, I think pink is one of the best colors to put on your drones for the simple fact, on the visible spectrum of light, it is one of the best colors for the human's eyes to pick up. So if you lose it in grass, in trees, in somewhere where it could be a little bit tricky to find your quad, pink is one of the colors that really, really stands out. That, and also fluoro orange and fluoro... that fluoro greeny yellow color as well really stands out to the human eye. So this one, if you lost it, would also make it easy to find. What else can I notice about this quad? What's it? Do we get any other sort of pictures or just the same picture 3 times? Well, I don't know. It depends how much you want to spend. I kind of like this one though. And it's got a awesome VTX in here as well, which you can absolutely crank up. Back to main face cam. Carlos D says, "I bought some micro motors to make a 2 to 3 inch drone before my 5 inch got lost. Should I save up and get the same 5 inch or build a 2 or a 3 inch drone?" My friend, if you have a 3 inch drone, you can still get plenty of power. It depends how much money you want to spend. If it's just the motors, well then, it's really up to you. But if you have most of the other 3 inch stuff there, why not build a 3 inch? You can always get another 5 inch later. You never know, but don't think that a 3 inch build isn't fast, because they are off the chain crazy, maybe even a little faster than 5 inch builds sometime. Big Willie FPV says, "I put a Tyro 79 on the iFlight IH3 frame with an upgraded camera, upgraded VTX, and onboard DVR. Total was about $160 USD. A great little quad." So I think what Big Willie is saying there, he revamped it. Didn't use the Tyro frame, didn't use the Tyro camera, didn't use the VTX, and had some onboard DVR. So what did you use? Use the ESC maybe, and some motors there. So I don't know, that's I wouldn't even call that a Tyro 79 anymore after all those upgrades. Boiled Sausages is getting spoken by Drunken FPV, so of course he is in the chat as well. Shout out to him over in Kiwi land. And Random Family Man says, "This drone is not pink, it's salmon, guys." So remember, this is a salmon color right there, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And nobody will steal it if it's pink. So Mad Max FPV, he's not a fan of that as well. And Russ is saying in the chat right here it is just a grey color. So unfortunately for our colorblind friend Russ, yeah, it's just that quad is all grey for you. Oh, he's actually saying pink is good unless you're colorblind. All right. Pink is cool. That's from Dem FPV as well. And Quad Master says, "I use Ethics S3 props and lost my quad in long grass. It was so easy to see the pink props." Yeah, it definitely does make a difference. And that's why I think pink race gates would be good if you're trying to race around. But of course, a lot of guys don't fly through um, pink gates. This is this is getting a bit weird. And MZ is asking, do you think DJI is going to go over Fat Sharks and take all the commercial place and FPV community transfer to DJI or anything else? Yeah, I did a video a little while ago, and it wasn't a critique on the goggles themselves. It was something that I thought was important to mention for the community, but no one else seemed to really talk about it. If I go to do warning, did I do a I can't find the video right now, but basically it was a video about doing DJI coming in and taking over their hobby as a closed source, large company. If we all convert to what they're doing, they make amazing stuff, but they kind of control everything as well. And I'm not a big fan of the monopoly that they have over the digital space. All right. Ben says 3-inch less weight, so less energy. When you inevitably crash in the tree, and it's not as likely to break. And what are the reasons for the resistor would blow? Sorry for annoying you with these questions, Sam. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be bad soldering. Maybe you just got unlucky with a faulty part right there. I can see really FPV. He is saying treat time, but really, FPV, we have to make a limit here where it was on $5 donations. So the $5 donations or more, that's when Charlie gets a snack. I can give him a pat, but otherwise we had a whole bunch of crazy people donating, and Charlie was getting way too many treats. But I can't see. Are you guys getting that sound as well, like the pop-up or anything like that? When Streamlabs usually gives me a little alert notification. Where is this? Maybe do I need to? We've got another one there from Plummet FPV. Let me turn this on and restart the alert box. Test widget. Let's see if this is going to work. It doesn't seem like my alert box is working today either. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. It doesn't matter. We reached our donation goal, getting towards our camera, but we should be having an alert box there. You guys are going to have to let me know too in the chat and in the comments. So we do have one from Plummet FPV. He says, ready to order a Radio Master, the Jumper TX16 or the let me have a look here. The T18 Pro. He needs a verdict. Let me just feed Charlie with this bad boy. If I can click here. What's going on? All right, this one first, Plummet. Let's feed the pooch. Here you go, Charlie. That is from Plummet FPV. Hey, the sound just worked. I don't know what happened. We fixed it, guys. There we go. Oh, okay. That's isn't it funny? If I go here, for some reason, Donnie, you magic man. After Plummet's donation, we had really FPV's donation. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but Donnie, you fixed it. It looks like we are actually working. I'm getting some sound, some audio back. Let's answer Plummet's question first. And I did have to give really FPV he had his donation as well, so he can have a big pat. Oh yeah, this is great, guys. Thanks for this. Oh, I'm such a spoiled pooch. Donnie FPV with his donation as well. We'll be answering that in a second, but ready to order a Radio Master, the Jumper TX16 or the T18 Pro. We need a verdict. So we are basically talking about this radio here, the Jumper T18, versus this bad boy, but not this bad boy, the Radio Master version. Man, they're so similar. I would probably say, my friend Plummet, and Jumper might not like me saying this, I don't know. I still need more testing when it comes to the Jumper T18, and they say they're going to do things like, able to hack in Crossfire and all this sort of stuff, but I really like my Radio Master. There is a reason why so many people think it's a great radio. So, yeah, it depends what you want to do as well, but let me say this, Plummet. I really like my Radio Master. I wish this autofocus would change. I wish we could use our digital SLR we were meant to be using. All right. Let's see. Ben is saying no alert at all. Oh, spoke too soon. So thank you very much, Donnie. And you know what? He even with his super chat had a little superhero there. So there we go. Maybe Donnie is like a hacker computer man. He's fixed my computer. If you could just log in remote access and set up my digital SLR too, Donnie, that would be fantastic. MZ is saying, I love you, Stu. You do a good job and you seem to be a human guy. Viva Australia. So there we go. I think by human guy, I'm going to take that as a compliment. So thank you. And Sam saying he heard the zombie, it's fixed. All hail FPV Jesus. And he said, oh no, it has the buffer. Charlie fixed it. Check your audio. What you saying, joke. And Sam Clem is saying Stu is ha ha man. So Stu is a human guy. Yep, that's it. So I'm not too sure what we're talking about. And he's saying that's something an underground lizard overlord would say. So, yep, there we go. Bit of a joke. These large radios are so dated. Yeah, if you also want to get a Tango 2, is another great radio option. So you might be looking at the T16. What is it about the T16 or the T18 that you want to get Plummet FPV? Can you please let me know? Or maybe you're a pincher. Do you fly with thumbs? We can help you get the best radio. And Russell, the real estate guy, says, at UF Futures, I got the Banggood 5-inch for the DJI system. Thinking about the TOS 1950 kV for a 6S build, do you think they're good? The TOS, the TOA? Let's have a look here. And also, I can see a donation there coming in from Golden Min Yangi San. Well, let's see, is that going to come up in the alert box, or is that just going to be is maybe Donnie's the only one that's going to work? I'm going to answer your question very soon. I just very quickly am going to answer Russell the Real Estate's question. Oh, look at that. Our sound is working. We have fixed it. Hallelujah. It is the little things. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where the technical difficulties are coming fast and hard today, but it looks like it's getting better, and it is always a good day talking to you guys. It doesn't matter whether we have technical difficulties, whether the audio is not working, whether the camera is not working, whether the whole stream is crashing and you are getting blue screens of death 60 seconds before you start your stream. Today, it is a good day chatting with you guys. Any day we're talking FPV with your friends, it's a good day. All right, we're going to answer Golden Miyangi-san. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're going to answer your question in just a second. Thank you very much for that super chat. But I want to Google these motors here for Russell, the real estate guy. That has a bit of a ring to it, actually. Let's see if I post these here. I'll show you guys what we're talking about. The toys, the team. I think I need a little bit more information on those motors, Russell, the real estate guys. TOS, unless you mean TOA for TOA. I'm not too sure. All right. But I'm going to say those motors would be fine. The KV is fine. I just don't know what brand TOS stand for. I need a little bit more information. All right. Golden San is saying, I know you have a few videos up for tutorials, but is there any way you could make a more in-depth video for acro? I'm having a tough time finding good videos for it. And here is where I want to say, my friend, if it comes to actually flying, a sim is a great way to learn. So do you have a sim there, Golden? And also, if we go to this, I don't know if you've checked these videos out. I know you said you've seen a few videos, but we actually have some videos right here. If I go to my UAV Future, you can just search up UAV Futures Flight School, and you will see these videos here. Have you seen these? Because that goes through how to actually pilot your drone, and also I show you a stick overlay as well. So not only what the drone is doing, but I've also synced it up so you can see what is happening in real time with my hands on the sticks to how the quad is actually responding. So we've got hovering. Basic turns is probably one of the most, here's a good little example, one of the most important ones that you can watch. And yeah, have you checked these videos out? Because otherwise I don't know what more detail I could really do, because this is pretty much the exact showing the stick movements before I go fly, then overlaying those exact stick movements onto an actual flight. And also I would recommend, I don't know if it's recommended in here, but of course practice on the sim. Sim is one of the best things you can do. All right. Plummet FPV says, I'm a pincher, and also thank you for your other super chat there, Plummet. I'm a pincher. I want to move away. He says love away from FrSky. I think he means he wants to move away from FrSky. Have you thought, well, see there, if you're a pincher, you might not like the Tango 2. So yeah, maybe the Radio Master TX 16 is probably going to be better. The T18 just doesn't seem to be. It's got a few bugs to be worked out from what I can tell, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to be a great radio. I just feel like maybe they were rushing, like you can see what Ben's got a bit of an idea too. Maybe they were rushing to combat the TX16S. So I would probably say the Radio Master might be your bet plummet FPV. And also, Braden in the chat says, hey, good evening. Well, it's actually good morning over here, so let me know what time is it. And question, anything to know about the Emacs Buzz I'm purchasing tomorrow? Any tips, a quick review you have about it? So we do have an Emacs Buzz review. If we Google, it was a bit embarrassing, actually. Let's have a look at this thumbnail. Emacs Buzz, somewhere. Femax Buzz. That could be embarrassing. Let's see. Maybe I changed my my thumbnail. Look at the start here. If I jump into main face cam. All right. We've also, what are we getting an ad about here? I am going to answer Will's question in just a second. We've got this. Skip this ad. Is this where I was wearing something? I think all right. Look at. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm opening a huge bottle of wine with a drone. I don't know, but basically I'll post this and there's a cigarette in there. I'll post this. Let's keep this PG. Look at the confusion on my face. I will post this video in the chat for you. Don't read too much into the jokes at the start. It does get pretty serious. It's an okay drone. It's a good basher. You'll have some fun with it. It's a little bit heavy. I don't like how you mount the GoPro. But look, you're still going to have a good time. So if you pick one of those up, especially if you can get it at a good price, you should be well and truly having some fun in the skies, but not too much to worry about. Jumping back here. Man, these donations are coming in ridiculously fast, and the sound is kicking off. Look at that. You guys love the sound as well. And people are saying, Braden, it's not that bad. So there we go. A lot of it's Braden. It's not a good quad. Oh, so Mad Max doesn't like that one. I didn't mind it actually, besides it being maybe a little bit heavy. We've got some treats as well, I have to say. So here we go, Braden. So this one is first from Braden. Here I go, Charlie. Let's go to dog cam right here, Charlie. Oh, I was having a snooze. I was deep asleep. Oh, thanks, guys. That one is from Braden. The next one as well, we have William Croft, who has said, let me scroll to this. In my opinion, until Fat Shark gets a good digital option, now that DJI can do analog that works on most FPV pilots, they will be boss. How much for you to eat a treat? It is the $5 mark for Charlie to eat a treat. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Will. This has got a... Oh, he's ready for this one. Yeah, this is delicious. Oh, thanks. Hey? You spoiled little pooch. Let me know too, do you prefer dog cam down this way? We pretty much used to have dog cam up in the air, but when it was up there, some people were like, oh, we want to see Charlie's face a little bit more, so I changed it. You guys help me with this stream. It's all about making good content that you guys enjoy as well. We can have a bit of fun with. And we've also got one from Terra FPV with a super chat, our $5.50, and he's saying, hi Stu, what is going on? Terra FPV, and I think you use the Streamlabs link as well, so thank you so much for using that Streamlabs link. It does make a difference, and it means YouTube takes less of a cut, and Charlie, of course, gets a third treat right here. Back to Doggo Cam, Terra FPV. That's from Terra FPV. Oh, yum, yeah, this is actually really tasty. Thanks, guys. I need a bit of breakfast. All right. Who else talks to their dog? Who else has a voice for their dogs or cats or something like that? I know I do. Random Family Man is saying, come on, guys. 100 watching and only 45 thumbs up. You other 55s better be ready for a punch in the neck. All right, let's do it. We're on 49. We've got 110 people watching. We've been streaming for 39 minutes. We're going to be going through some segments coming up in the studio. Have a look at what we've got that's new in here and also a giveaway. I'm hitting the thumbs up button. If you are watching this and you think, oh, wait, is Stuart talking to me? Yeah, I am talking to you. That person right there who's just listening to it out the side of their ear while they've got some other stuff going on. No, I'm talking to you, mate. Just pause for 2 seconds, whatever you're doing, and hit that thumbs up button. Oh, okay. Maybe I will do that. All right. Nick is saying Charlie is behind 3 treats. Is he? No, I think I'm pretty good at it. And Raven says, try closing some tabs if you can. You're a little laggy. All right. Maybe We'll see what happens right here coming through. My daughter could also be watching some stuff in the other room, maybe having a bit of a stream. If I check my stream connection on Streamlabs, it looks like it might be okay. All right. We've got also a Donny donator with another super chat. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures here. And today, well, besides having a lot of fun on stream, feeding the pooch, technically having some technical issues, but we will get there. It's all about having some fun. If you've got some questions too, throw them down in the comments down below. And I think this one is from Donny, one of our sponsors as well. Here we go. There's my look, Donny is in here pretty much every single stream that we do and spoiling Charlie. And he also spoils his own dog, Red, as well, who is a good-looking dog. But Donny's dog has a huge head. It is crazy. All right, back here. Let's do it. Let's answer some questions. And Random Family says, yes, my German Shepherd has a really dopey voice. Hey, Stu, please, my Spectrum DXE is not working. What should I get? You should probably get a Tango 2 or the Radiomaster TX16S. And SR Tolman says, oh, snap, he's talking to me. That's right. We are up to 76 likes now. That actually kind of did make a difference. And anyone else, a top fan trying to get all 20 codes, but here I am to take a break from the 9 hours I've been watching it. So I'm what 20 codes are we talking about? A Top Gear fan? I'm not too sure. The real estate guy says, though, yes, the Korea Toa 950 kV on Banggood with the Geo system. You know what? I really like the Toa motors. You can watch a review where we had them before they were on Bangers, and they were absolutely kick-ass. They were amazing, extremely high quality. They're pretty pricey, but yeah, I think the Toa motors are good. I know a particular reviewer doesn't like Korea and seems to slag off every single product that they do, but I think Korea makes some really, really cool stuff. I'm a big fan of theirs. Random Family Members for once I'm not clipping roof cables while the stream is on. Let's do it. We're going to move in to the next segment of the show. What's in Stu's studio? The studio! What's new in the studio? And I promise I'll never do that again. But what we're going to do, let's have a look, is Plummet FPV is also with a $2 donation. He says, hit that button, noobs. It matters. So thank you very much, Plummet. Extremely supportive here. So thank you very much, not only for your super donations, but also caring about the stream and actually donating just to get that message out there. Like, it does help. So if you are watching this and listening, it does help if you hit that like button. All right. Let's do it. Let's have a look at what is in the studio. I wish I had like some visual effects artist or someone who's good with, what is that program called? After Effects, who could help me make some little special logos we could flash on the screen. Coming up, these are some things we've got in the post that came in the week past. So on today, we get to go through the studio. These are some new things I thought I could show you guys. So do you want to see what I've got as well? Do you want to see this big pile of stuff I can hold up and talk about in front of the camera before the videos come out, or maybe you're not interested? Let me know in the comments. Thumbs down if you don't want to see the new stuff that I've got, something I'm pretty excited about as well, or thumbs down, thumbs up if you do want to see what we've got. All right, and Russell, the real estate guy, says he's still thinking about buying those toll motors. I say go for it. And MZ, yeah, don't do that again. Too bad for us. The dog does not speak. We would have a good show. And let's say Klesha is saying like and subscribe. So I don't know what I think that comment got auto taken out from YouTube actually. And Ben says it's been a while, but he's not buying Adobe again. Our thumbs up are climbing. New stuff. People letting me know. All right, Delta FPV with his Beagle. All right. Now you might have seen some of these things. This is just what's new in my studio. All right, the first one is this little bad boy right here that I haven't even opened up. And it is, you might have seen some stuff. And William Croft is saying, no, how much for Stu to eat a treat? Lol. Well, I'm definitely not going to eat a dog treat for $2. That's, I don't, like, this is a dangerous slope when you start talking about people on the internet paying you to eat certain things. I don't think that is a direction that I want to take I just looked at the snack. I was like, man, how much really would I eat that for? It would not be $2. That is for sure. Radio. Let's do this. God, it's making me cringe just thinking about that. The first one I want to check out is, and I haven't even opened this, so taking this out of the packet, is the Mobula 6 HD. I know everyone with their cat and their Charlie dog is doing one of these little reviews. Look at this bad boy. So this thing right here looks like it could be a lot of fun. Flying around on a 1S, that's probably a big deal. Looking at this, I don't know how I feel about this little antenna. I don't really like those antennas, but what is impressive is they can now get a HD recorder that is also 1S. So I don't know what some of the other videos are out. A lot of people saying they love the Mob 6. I love my Mob 6. My daughter loves the Mob 6, but the HD version, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'll probably be flying this later today, and also it means I've got a bit more spare time because tomorrow there's not a stream on, so I can work on some videos and getting ready to go fly tomorrow if the weather is good. And Plummet FPV says, Stu, what's the number? No, it wouldn't be $60, Clem. I'm not going to eat a dog treat for $60, especially because it's online. I reckon this is. I don't even want to get into this. This is a terrible idea. We are not talking about Stuart eating a dog treat. We have the next thing is. Have you guys seen this? Have we done the video on the Turbo Bee? I just tried to grab some things I thought I haven't done videos I haven't shown you guys as well. This one is a little bit older. This probably came when my daughter was born, so I really didn't have a chance to get out and get flying this. But this video is filmed. It went really, really well. Trev really liked this one as well. I think it's got a nice salmon color top. And Russell, the real estate guy, is saying $125. And let's see, don't do it. Don't set a price. That is from Klesher. Yeah. And Raven is saying 100 is enough to eat a dog treat. No, 100 is not enough. I'm not eating a dog treat for $100. And all right, let's see. Oh man, that's making me cringe. Have we seen this video? All right, and Donnie's saying I'll eat some for 1,000. Yeah, I would eat them for $1,000. I would eat a smacko for $1,000, but I don't expect anybody to be paying that. That's a little bit ridiculous. And imagine that. That's just what my live streams turn into, eating stuff for money. I don't think that is a good move for my channel. All right. So anyway, Random Family Mender says if someone donates 100, I'll definitely eat a doggy treat on Stu's video. Imagine this for a segment. People are sending me videos of them eating dog treats. All right, but no one seems to care about the Turbo Bee. Moving on. Now, this is something that turned up as well, and we've got a super chat from S.R. Tolman who says, I love your stuff. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Look at Charlie. He thinks a snack's going off. No, Charlie. You can have a little pat right there, though. What's wrong with these dog treats, guys? They're really, really nice. That's delicious. Let's eat some of them, man. And Plummet saying thanks for the laugh as well with a $2 super chat. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, Plummet. Thank you for sticking into these streams as well, like sticking around because you've been here for quite a long time. Same goes things for Delta FPV, FPV Nick, Donnie. There is so many, boiled sausages, drunken FPV. There is so many people. It's great that we're starting to build up like a live stream family where I can jump in here and talk to you guys. Delta FPV with a super chat as well. He says after the new stuff, give me your top 3 flight controller ESC stacks. Looking for it to go into a Remix frame for the girlfriend. She has some Zing 22 motors. Also, Delta tells Charlie hello. So here you go. There's a pat from Delta the Beagle. But he's like, man, where's my snacks? That's what he's waiting for. Here you go, Charlie. This is what people want me to eat, but I can't eat your snacks. We've got some super chats pouring through right now. Here you go. That's from Delta FPV. Or Delta the Beagle, I should say. All right, we will recommend our top 3 FC flight controller stacks in just a minute then. Let's keep going here. And Raven says $50 to give Charlie a kiss. Here is a... Wait up. Nick says, here is a $1,000 eat a snack. Don't mind the $2. What? I'm not too sure what's happening just here. Well, there's a don't mind the $2. Yeah, I don't think I'll be eating a snack for $2. That is for sure. Let's have a look. Oh, you guys are distracting me. If we've got this bad boy right here, this turned up, and I'm excited. No, it's not for you, Charlie. All right, let's see. We have. I'm just waiting for my Streamlabs to catch up as well. Is this bad boy? Check this out. This turned up. I was like, man, I haven't opened it, but I thought that was pretty cool. to get an actual T-shirt. These I don't get these every day. I get a lot of man. There, that's in there. What do we got on here? A drone. It looks like it's on fire, and I don't understand what this sign is though. Like the fire behind the beta flight, not beta flight, behind the beta FPV whoop is. But I don't know. I was pretty excited about getting this T-shirt. Pretty trendy, some nice. Man, I'm terrible at this because I can't see what we're talking about. Some nice colors. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that shirt. I'm gonna have to wear that after I wash that in the Beta Flight review. All right, and we have this bad boy. Now, I don't know if people have seen this. This one is new. It's not for you, Charlie. Check this thing out. And what do we notice about this? This little craft that should absolutely scream around is also got our DJI Vista in there. So we should be kind of having some HD digital while zoom around, and it actually has a decent TPU mount for the antenna. Hopefully this looks like one of the ones that they've done right, so I can't wait to check that out as well. And then the last couple of things in the studio, of course, we have a HX100. That's from Beta FPV. I've had this one for a while. That is like a 1S brushless whoop, and then not brushless toothpick, and then the new XJB as well, which is kind of like the XJB revamp. So that was in the studio. That's some of the new parts. But you guys, you pretty much hijacked my segment, guys. Come on. What's going on with those super chats there? People still talking about me eating dog treats, all that sort of stuff. Donnie's given me some eating, smiling faces. And Raven says, that's sick. And let's see, how much dog food will your daughter eat for $1? Well, I wouldn't feed my daughter dog food. That's a terrible thing. All right, let's move on and see what people are talking about. Carlos D, did you notice the very scary behind you? Just a joke. Yeah, that is well, that's actually a face hugger from one of my favorite movies, Aliens from 1989 or 86, whenever that was made. Michael O says, how do I flash Beta Flight to a lower version like 5.37? I tried the legacy version of the firmware, but it still only lets me do 4.0 and higher. You can, I believe, if you go to Beta Flight and download the files directly to your computer. So don't do it through the Betaflight. Don't do it through the configurator. And then I think you can load a custom firmware from file instead of flashing from online, and you should be able to do that. It's a turning sign. That's from Plummet FPV with another $2. He says, "Love the micros. I will take one." Okay. Yeah, micros are really cool, especially this little Mob 6. I can't wait to fly this around because now I can get some. I should probably make some videos with my daughter where I can capture it just for me as well, of us laughing, having fun. What I actually did the other day, which was I'll see if I can put it at the end of my normal Mob 6 video for you guys as a bonus little treat. But I actually tied a small balloon that's probably half a foot across. It wasn't fully inflated. I tied it to a piece of string and flew this around, and then my daughter was chasing it around the house. She was absolutely loving it. It was bouncing into into a head, into mum's head right there, and my daughter thought it was hilarious. All right. What type do you guys recommend? That's from Oz Blasters. Let's see what he actually means. What do you recommend for the first time FPV? All right, we have a first time FPVers. So make sure you're flying around on the sim. And then if you go to this website right here, the world's greatest drone website, if I go to main screen share right here, we have some of, let's see, we've got a budget build. We have a first-time radio. If you're just starting out too, it goes through all the right tools you need. Maybe you want to build your first quad, but also a first-time quad. I kind of recommend the iFlight Nazgul is a great 5-inch quad, or you could go something like the Emax Ready to Fly kit. So the Emax Ready to Fly kit is a great one that comes with everything you need, but it is kind of like a lower version. Don't expect some crazy performance, anything like that. It's just a taste test, an appetizer of FPV. That would have been it, the appetizer of FPV. That's what the Emax little Tiny Hawk kit is. We have a super chat too from William Croth. He's followed it up with my red healer's name is Charlie. Oh, is it? Okay, all right. I thought that's throwing me a little bit. You can see my voice right there. Well, Pat, you're Charlie from my Charlie. There we go, sending some dog loves across the internet. Charlie's staring at me. He's just like, hang on, what's going on here? Hey, Charlie, come over this side. Come here. Come here. No, I'm just too cozy right here. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Put me into frame. I'm the star of the show. Okie dokie. Marco Danilovic says, at UA Futures, I'm pretty okay in After Effects. What do you need, Stu? Maybe, would you be able to send me an email, Marco? And maybe we can figure something out because I'm going to need a bunch of pretty much little transitions, excuse me, for things like in the studio. And I can have some logo flashing up or what did we do yesterday? Movie stars. Those sorts of things. Now, speaking of that, today is a special day as well because we're not meant to do this segment, but I feel like it's an important reminder to kickstart it for next week. So next week, on the first stream of the week, we have, oh, yes, Delta, thank you. Thank you. I feel so guilty. He says, flight controller stacks, you're killing me, but I love the live stream. There we go. Short attention span. What we're going to do, we need the top 3 flight controller stacks too because Delta donated some dollars as well. And I can't believe that I forgot to do that. All right. Sorry, Mr. Dancer. Let me go through. The first budget stack I recommend is the Mamba stack, which is a great value. Mamba stack. A great value flight controller ESC stack, and we have a couple of different versions. So 2 versions I would recommend. If I go here to main screen share, it depends how much you want to spend. Like, so we've got the Mark II right here, which is a F4 50 amp Heli S. That's only Heli S, that one right there. Or if you really want to jump it up, we have an F7, and I think this is Heli 32 as well. So I'll put this in the description. I'll link this. And he's saying, still love you, and I still love you, Charlie. So there we go. Let me post this. That is for you. Is that gonna? Oh, it's over characters. That's annoying. What about Charlie? Delta FPV loves you. There you go. All right, we're going to quickly go to Doggo Cam, then I'm going to get back to answering your question. You're distracting your own question, my friend. Oh, Yom, this is quite a bit of breakfast in bed. And a coffee, please. No, Charlie, you can't have a coffee. Main screen share. Here we go. This one. We have Stu has the memory of a goldfish. That is from Rod there as well. Rodzilla, one of the amazing mods in here. I'd say nice things about him, but we don't want him to get a big head. This stack here, I really think this is great because it has, you can see, a 32 Heli 32. It's got 60 amps ESC and an F7. So it depends how much money you want to spend. Also, I quite like the HDLRC stacks. I think HGLRC makes some good stacks as well, but they are usually a little bit more pricey. Some old stacks, so you can see the Titan is one of their old original ones, but I haven't tested any of these lately, but if you have a look at some HGLRC stacks, they also make some good parts with some huge amp ratings. So they're kind of getting a little bit more. It depends how much money did you want to spend. You can probably take 10% off this as well, because you can see this little sign here, Bangers charges everybody in Australia an extra 10% because it says GST included. So make sure it's probably, I don't know, what's that minus $13. You're probably looking at 121 bucks or something like that. All right. I can hear some doors opening in the background. Let's go on with the stream, find out what we're doing. We've got a giveaway. We've got 118 people watching. We've been streaming for 59 minutes. If I go back up here to my main face cam, and Carlos D says, send you a link on Discord for a frame I'm thinking of making. I want your opinion. Please, Carlos, send me a link on, you can't send me links on Discord. We've got 11,000 members on Discord, and I did have to turn off those like little PMs or something. You can tag me at a post in general or something, and if you want to have my opinion on there, but you won't be able to send me a PM link. Or you can send me an email at UAV Futures. Mad Max is saying, why is it so expensive? That's just that's the price of good ESCs, or did you mean something in general? We have another legend in the studio as well, Captain Kirk. He's saying, cough, what's up, folks? And also he says, where is my doggo? So here he is. Charlie Cam is right here. Charlie, Oh yeah, what's going on? I was having a lovely dream. I was just thinking, oh gee, chasing some tennis balls, running around, having a swim. But yeah, this is great. Oh, thanks. There you go. Hmm. There you go, little poochie. And you can have a big pat as well. So what's going on, Captain Kirk? Oh, what are you up to, my friend? We have a. I should probably show you if you've just tuned in. Also, because you're one of the legends in the background, I should get. Let's get this in a little bit more in focus. There we go. I should say we had this at the start of the stream that I wanted to show people. It was hoping to work, but of course we had some crazy technical difficulties. We've got the new camera working. We've done some tests with it, but it didn't work today, which is what I was kind of frustrated about. But check this out. This is kind of the difference we're going to be seeing with the new camera versus the old camera. So it's going to be much, much nicer. We still need to get a new battery power pack thing that can run it all the time. But the quality is night and day difference, especially if I opened up the original and you saw the actual stream live. It looks so much better than the stream that you guys are watching right now because of this camera. It's been great, but it's still a little bit fuzzy. So the stream is going to be improving. It just looks like we had some technical difficulties this morning, which is why we were a little bit late. But it's great to see you in here. We can see Dodgy FPV saying, let's get that 100 likes. We are at 95 likes. And Captain Kirk says, lol, here's his name, and he's so attentive. So, yeah, we're talking about Charlie just there. Let's see how many times. We won't wake him up. No, don't be a bully, Stuart. And Delta FPV says, that's a good idea. Carlos D, he tagged me. It's on 3D printing. All right, so if it's on the, can you tag me in general? I try to keep, unless you're talking about 3D printing, Carlos, I would prefer to keep the segments in Discord kind of what they're about. So you can just post it in general and tag me. Hi to Johnny DRC says, hi Stu, I am late again. And man, just lounging around tonight. So that's Captain Kirk. Very nice. Makes you look less like a vampire. So thank you very much for that kind comment right there. There we go. Dracula will be unhappy that I've let the cat out of the bag. FPV Nick says, you're welcome as well. We've got some great legends. I wonder if Datsy's going to pop in as well at some point as well to have those three crazy cats on the board behind us. And John Thrasher is saying he's not sure that it is all, but the F7, if it's all F7s, but the Mamba F7 stack gets pretty hot. Is that the flight control or the ESC? I imagine all ESCs get pretty toasty. And Johnny DRC is saying we're at 96 likes. We're at 98. It is climbing. And Casey Anderson is looking for my first pair of goggles, Skyzone O2Xs or DJI because of the sale. Guys, what do you think? Let's put this in the comments. Skyzones are probably about $300. Let's have a guess right now. And the DJI is about $400. What would you get? Put it in the comments down below. Let's see. And Carlos has tagged me as well in general chat on Discord. Why people are populating, letting Casey Anderson find out what goggles he should be getting. Let me go to general voice chat and see what we're talking about. Oh, it's this it here. You're going to be printing a frame. Okay, we can check that out. And I want to know too, did the stream just lag then when I opened up a new window? Because that'll be interesting to find out what's going on. And let's see. Look at the comments, and I've got to agree with them. If DJI is on sale, look, drones. These people all said DJI. Drone and 30. Ben, Carlos, Mad Max is saying it. Oni Droid 96, Terra FPV. We've got Johnny DRC is saying Skyzone 030s. I really have to agree with the DJI. That's what I would be getting if it was me. And Ben says, "Yep, it lagged." Okay, so it does lag when we open up a new window right here. So thank you for letting me that. Yeah, you lag when you are multitasking. Okay. What about, does it lag when I change these, like if I change this little transition, does it still lag like this when we're doing this? Or is that still pretty smooth? Let me know. And Delta's saying analog all the way. And yeah, so Casey, go DJI, my friend. If you can get one for $400 or something, it is an absolute no-brainer. Here we've got the quad that I was linked on Discord, and it is a 3D printed quad. So if I have a look here, looks like we've got some from a top-down view. it might be okay. The problem with 3D printed quads is I feel like they just don't last. So yes, you can replace the arms, and a carbon frame though might be like what the Source one might be $25. You don't have to spend hours and hours on the printer. These are good prototype things, but on a hard punch out too, they're going to have a little bit of flex. My I know it's only a 2 inch, but my recommendation is probably to still get a little. If you want to build one like this, a little carbon frame is going to last you a bit longer. So these are great little projects, but not something that I would recommend for long-term use, especially if you're flying over the road or concrete or anywhere where a hard tree branch or a tree trunk is probably going to be snapping an arm. That is one problem we have with all 3D printed frames. And people are saying depends on the filament. Yes, I agree. They can be strong, but it's nowhere near going to be as strong as carbon fiber for 99% of the people out there who are doing 3D printing. And Mr. Droid 96 says, I never tried analog, but I bought DJI to start with. So look at that with that cash flex right there. So DJI is definitely a little bit pricey, but you can't really beat it at $400, and the quality is absolutely digital. People say nope, it was smooth with that transition there. So thank you very much. It just seems to be when I'm opening a new window. So let's see. What about now? If I open up a new window, let me know if this is lagging. I just opened up a new tab. And let's go to the world's greatest website, uavfutures.com. Did any of that lag? So maybe it is just when I open it up from Discord to another window or anything like that. Let me know. And the world's greatest website is, if I go to my main screen share, of course, uavfutures.com. If you don't have this bookmarked, you are definitely missing out, because we have some amazing stuff where it gets updated very regularly. You're going to find at least 1 or 2 articles on here every single week, and there's just a great resource. Like, look at this. Someone asked me, I don't know how to bind FreeSky stuff. Well, you know what? We actually have the long version right here, and also, if you just need it, we've got the direct CLI command. So if you ever need to bind a Woot with CLI, you can just come straight to this page and boom, there it is, about halfway down, depending on whatever version you've got. You can just type those in. Bob's your uncle, and you are off to the races. Radio. Jumping back to main of face cam. Let's see. Ben says, nope, it's fine. Right, so it just lags when I open up from a Discord, when I click on a Discord link, and then it opens up a new window. All right. What's the best way to mount a tiny Whoop camera? That is from Ryan. I guess most of the time in the little, like with 2 little screws either side of your, they usually come with little mounts. If you just have your own tiny Whoop camera sticking on top of a board, you probably need a little 3D printed mount that goes with it, because I find that's you've got to. Otherwise, you've got to do it that way. Otherwise, if you're using glue or something, every time you crash, it runs the risk of just getting knocked out of place, and you've got to re-glue it, which is not what you want. All right. Johnny DRC says, if I was starting out DJI, but I can't afford to keep purchasing flight controllers and cameras, that's why I'm getting the Sky Zones. Kids is saying you might need to download some more RAM. There we go. That is a very good idea. I'll be doing that straight away. I might download a better CPU while I'm at it. And Captain Kirk says, that all being said, I've not had the pleasure of even powering all my goggles on, or any of my quads for that matter, for over a year, so I don't even why I'm talking about it anymore. Captain Kirk, what are you doing, brother? I'm going to set you a challenge. It is the weekend. You have to go flying. What quads do you have? You've got to plug something in. Just go and do even a little hover, a little bit of fun. Charge 2 packs, one for your goggles, 3 packs, one for your radio, and one for your quad, and go out and have a little rip. So also, do you have a SIM key? Maybe you're feeling a little bit rusty because you are missing out. It is one of the best things that you can do. My job as a UAV Futures FPV ambassador is to get people flying. And for somebody who's been in the hobby for as long as you are, we need to get you back on the sticks, having fun. That's why we're here. UAV Futures, it's also not only sharing the love of FPV, but keeping people engaged and enthusiastic about this special hobby. Because I'm sure there's been plenty of times, and I get quite a lot of messages like this of like, you know what, I love this hobby, Stu, and I want to say thanks, because without you, I probably would have either given up a little bit when things got too tough, or your constant enthusiasm has made me want to go out and fly more. Captain Kirkusan, I can't. I've got 160 customer order open with 30 days past due. I haven't been able to stop all that time. Is that because of Father's Day? I was flying up until the day my business took off, but I plan to go out soon, very soon. Well, that's not a bad thing, but make sure you've got some time for yourself, my friend. 160 or like if your business is exploding in a good way, well, that is great. But also you need to look after yourself, and a great de-stressor. Maybe you just need to set yourself and say, look, yep, those 5 orders are going to be late. I'm going to go out for a little fly. That's what I do. You have a little mobula or something like that you can fly around in the house. Uh, Nick is saying at UA Futures is saying set a studio PC donation goal so my laptop doesn't burst into flames. Okay, would have to that would take a little bit of planning to do maybe. And Carlos D is saying yes at Captain Kirk, at least go for a hover. And Delta says I'm enthusiastic enough to get my girlfriend into it. She hates the sim. She's rough on the Tiny Hawk, aka Larry. All right, so there we go. Delta Jonathan Dancer. So well done there, getting your missus into FPV. And Mad Max. Where's Mad Max? I lost his. Can't see it. Oh, get Spock to pull his weight. Yeah, come on, what's going on? And then we go, Michael, it seems like every time I fly, I need to something breaks and I need to spend more money. That will come and it will also pass. You will get to a point where you have enough spares where it is okay. You're not going to be out of the air for ages, and you'll be able to, obviously, I'm in a very privileged position where if something breaks, it is kind of a good thing because I can show you that on video, what broke, and give you the information, and you can make a more informed purchase. But I know when I started, having those gnarly crashes, especially when it put you out of the air, that was when it sucked. It was okay if you had a spare, but I would always be really upset if I was grounded. Captain Kirk says, nah, I've had an overwhelming amount of orders for my store for the last year plus. Yeah, I have a Whoop. All right, Captain Kirk, I'm challenging you to go for a little flight with your Whoop. If you need any help, my friend, please send me an email. It would be absolutely my pleasure to help you, especially after all you've done for me. But you need to, if it's been like that for a year, you've got to set yourself that challenge. You need to say, okay, I'm not going to do that order, or just put them off an extra day or two. Those orders aren't going to disappear, or if they do, maybe you can't handle the extra bazillion orders you're getting per day. So I don't know. Wait, no. Last small one. I bought a trash can and converted it with the Tomo Quad's micro frame. Okay. Let's keep going through. We have the pinball machine is going crazy in the background. I can hear it coming through. What are the best beginner budget goggles? This one is from Chad, and I really like these ones right here. Main screen share. These Hawkeye little pilot goggles are fantastic. You don't get eye strain, which is, I don't think they come with this silly picture on the front. I think they're actually a white version now, and I don't know if that is a decal or a sticker. I don't know why they're on there, but this is the version we had, and you can see Trevor for $79. I can't believe it. The best cheap goggles on the market. I'm going to post a little link to this as well. So if I paste this right here, these goggles were fantastic. I really, really like them. All right. And R7 Driver says a single pack a day shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Yeah, that is right. It depends if you've got to go somewhere, though. It can take a little bit longer, and I understand that. Lee Travels UK, thanks for the great vid. You got me in the sky. It is absolutely my pleasure. We've been streaming for 73 minutes. We've got 125 people watching. If you just tuned in, welcome to the FPV Mix, where we just go through, have some fun, have some technical difficulties, engage with you guys, answer some questions, and pretty much just have an awesome FPV time on the live stream. And Captain Kirk says $79. $1 for each of Trevor's years. There we go. Bit of a dig at old school Trevor right there, and also old Trevor. Don't tell him that I said that, though. Now, a special segment. Yesterday we did. Moving on, we're going to be talking about Movie Star Russ, where we did a segment called Movie Star Russ. Now, it is only meant to be once a week, but this week I need your help because we need some entries for next week, and there is a prize associated with this. So if you get chosen next week as the prize, as the winner, you're going to be getting a bit of a prize, but we were working on some of these. So if I go to my Discord right here, there is a section called live stream. So under my Discord part, you can see we have, if I go to main screen share, Movie Star Russ. Right here, we have a picture of Russ, and what we need to do is turn him into a movie star. And here's everything you need to know. So he was very old. He's like around before the Big Bang. He drives a snow truck. He's colorblind. He's an army vet. He has trouble walking. And his natural environment is the hot tub, and he uses ancient herbal remedies. Now, if you have a look here, these are the ones I came up with. So I put him on this movie poster. Of course, it was Terminator 2. We turned him into Defibrillator 2, Misjudgment Day. And he's not saying I'll be back. He's saying, ouch, my back. We've got one where I'm teasing his old age here, where it's Encino Old Man, and he's got his walking frame right there. We also had some other entries from people, which Random Family Man says he's got All Hail FPV Jesus. But if I have a look, we had some people post them in voice chat link share, and I'm gonna have to repost them in that live stream channel because I only just made that yesterday. Let me go to voice chat link share on here as well and have a look. Check this one out. This was one from one of our mods as well, Ben, who made this one, which I thought was pretty cool, which is Raiders of the Lost Quad. And check out, we've got Russ's face in here. Absolutely insane detail. Now, these are the sort of things I want you to post in the live stream. Because we're teasing old Russ, you've got to put him in a movie poster. Bonus points if you get those other, the criteria of being old, gets you big points. Being colorblind gets you big points. Those are things we want to have some jokes at, changing some of the text, all that sort of stuff. Now, you are going to win a prize. Now, when you do that, you can post it in here. We're going to have a vote. This is going to come up next time on the stream. Post it. There's a little live stream channel. You can't actually see it because my face is in the way right here. I wonder if I can I move my face? Let's have a look. Where is my face? Let me have a look here. Face cam. There we go. So I've disappeared, but you can see down here there is a little place called live streams. That's where you want to post it. Post it in there. We're going to be drawing that. That is the next stream, the first stream of next week. So that's what we're going to be doing. Go do that. It's important because then you might actually win something. Got some really cool prizes right there. Dodgy says, use mine as a non-entry. Already, that was the 2001 Space Odyssey. And R7 Driver is talking to Captain Kirk. And License to Drive, what did I do? Something about a moderator. This is absurd. I never even mean to cause annoyance on live streams. I'm not too sure. Sometimes maybe YouTube also holds comments there, License to Drive. So if you said some swear words or something, sometimes that gets cut out. I didn't see anything pop up though, so I don't know. You can always send me an email too, and I can look into it if you've got your original comment or whatever happened. We have Carlos D. Or what is the best motor for the price? And is 2306 okay for freestyle? So if you want to go price, I would, 2306 is great for freestyle, but you could either get the Emax E-Zings or whatever. There's some Ecos, Emax Ecos, the E-Zings, or I think the Velox motors are a little bit cheap from T-Motor as well, so they've got a bit of a value brand. All right. Brad Barama is saying, hey man, I want to get into FPV and I'm looking for a radio. It does not have to be the newest model, but I want it to be future-proof. Also, I'm putting a TBS module in it. Do you have any advice? All right, double B, have you ever thought about the TBS Tango 2? So back here to the world's greatest drone website, which is, of course, say it with me, fellas, uavfutures.com. Make sure it's bookmarked. If you haven't bookmarked it, punch yourself in the neck and then go and bookmark it. Or if you just want to bypass the neck punching and bookmark it straight away, you can check this out at main screen share. And we have this radio right here. Which radio should I buy in 2020? The Tango 2 is, there's a bit of a breakdown on a whole bunch of different radios, but the Tango 2 is probably my choice if I had to choose one radio. And that way you don't have to worry about, installing a module or anything like that. All right, Dodgy is saying Russ was the midwife at Jesus' birth. Okay, all right, so he is very, very old. Happy Crush is saying, at UAV Futures, will I need a 3D printed cam mount for my micro FPV cam? It is the Foxy Razor Micro and the frame TBS Source 1 is on the way. Yeah, I think you might actually. I don't think you get some normal camera adapters with the original Source 1. So, and for a micro frame. Yes, you probably will. But fear not, you can also just do some little spaces. Make do, stick some foam in there. My first quads were made. They didn't have a camera mount. It was literally a piece of the motor foam, and I poked a hole through it and then pressed the camera in there. So that's how I held it there. Russell, the real estate guy, says, Stu, what's your and Charlie's opinion on the newbie drone Infinity 30 by 30 stack? Well, he did just hear his name there a few times. Sorry, buddy. Not a snack. We're just talking about you. Let's have a look at the newbie drone. Have a stack combo. And jumping across. Having a Google is Infinity stack. Here we go. Yep. Oh, let's see. Oh, this bundle here for $1,000. Sounds expensive. Main screen share. $1,000. So you compare at 1,020. So you're saving $30 by spending $1,000. I don't know if that's a big enough saving for me. What do you get? Look, I like this part, but if you can get the goggles for $400, that means you're paying $500 for an air unit, flight controller, and a radio. So, look, it's okay. It depends how much stuff you've got at home as well. Definitely, I think the goggles for the $400 are crazy, but this stack right here is the DJI Air unit only supports a 4S battery. Blah, 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 blah. That's all a bit of hocus pocus. You don't need to worry about that. You can power your air unit straight from some little regulators or anything like that if you need to. But look, it's okay. You can probably get cheaper though, and you might not need to buy the radio. That radio is not for everyone. All right. All my quads are 12% hot glue, so that's from Mad Max FPV. And Chimaya Patil is say, do rings on the Cine Whoops affect performance? What do you mean rings? The ducts. Yes and no. They can provide you a little bit with more lift if the duct is done correctly. They are more efficient, but they are going to get pushed around by the wind a bit as well. So, and they're also going to be adding a little bit of extra weight. So yes, they can add extra weight, but they can provide a little bit greater efficiency if it is done correctly. And have I tried a Mr. Steel Apex build? That's from Michael O. No, I think that's like $1,000 or something. So no, I have not done that. And Carlos D says, I was thinking about Zings, but they're super expensive for 4 of them. There's some cheaper Zings. I think they're called the E-Zings or the Zings E or something like that, Carlos. So they're a little bit cheaper. You can go have a bit of a Google. Maybe they're on Bangers. Have a shop around. And let's see. And Mad Max is saying you can't freestyle with wings as well. So that's right. If you're doing freestyle, you definitely don't want to be doing it with a Cine Whoop, any of those ducks, as we like to call it. Radio. Let's have a chat. We are going to be doing a giveaway soon. If you haven't entered the giveaway, the form is in the description down below this video. Go and do that. All you need to do, just give me an email, give me a name, and then we can draw an entry and say, hey, look, this person, please email me. You're the winner. Blah, 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 blah. You guys know how it goes. I better double check that there wasn't a winner from yesterday, actually. I don't think that there was. But just to be on the safe side, I'm new to FPV and I need your help. Some stuff from my accountant. No, I think we're good. All right. So there is today in the giveaway we have a Jumper T16, a Catalyst Machine Works drone, a Bind and Fly. I would say one of Charlie's dog treats, but it probably won't make it through customs if I do that. I will throw and a SIM key. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I did make a list yesterday of what winners we've had and what their prizes were. All right. Is it the same form as yesterday? Yes, it is. You don't have to enter it once. You don't have to enter it multiple times. So if you already entered it once, like whether it be last week, last month, you are still in the draw. I'm not going to make you enter it every single time. Zing E is what those motors are called. I think that's how you pronounce Zing anyway. And let's see. Rydee Fly G says, got here late. Watch out, head crab, not too sure. We're all winners here today just by listening to you. License to Drive said nobody claimed the T16. Wow. And Captain Kirk says 614. He's already having a guess. We're not putting numbers down just yet, Captain Kirk. Why was my email in your inbox? Was my email in your inbox, Random Family Man? I will have to check in a little bit. because let's see, I'm getting a few tags here on Discord. I'll have to check after the stream so we don't get too distracted. And let's jump in and have a look. Captain Kirk saying, lol, we're all winners just by listening to you. I want to say too, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, we've got 122 people watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the stream. I'm sorry if who's been here from the start as well. We had some, look at this camera. I can't wait to replace this. I bet you once I finish this, it's just going to start working perfectly. But I think some people might be right. We might need a powered USB hub because we have quite a fair bit coming out of this laptop. So maybe that's going to solve some of our problems. I might have to do a bit of a trip into town and I'll set up a little donation goal. Powered USB hub, $50. And then we should be able to get something that isn't going to crash on the stream and cause us to get some blue screens of death. All right, so Yapsy is saying the giveaway yet. Has anyone won? And no, they didn't win. They didn't claim yesterday's giveaway. Well, someone won, but they didn't send me an email to get in here in the stream. Lord FPV is giving me some thumbs up as well. And when's the new mount and stuff coming in? So that's from New Guy FPV. What do you mean there? New Guy. Never cross the streams. That's from Randy Man. What's the drone being given away? That's Russell, the real estate guy. And guess what just popped up on my computer? For those of you who are fans of Wingman Jono, a little Steam notification just said, Wingman Jono is playing Skyrim. So there we go, Jono. Looks like he's doing the hard yards at work, although it is a Saturday here in Australia, Friday over there in the US. All right. Roland B says, I just made 10 accounts so I could enter the giveaway. A joke. Well, good luck making 10 different emails, my friend, because you can only enter once. I didn't have that originally set up, and then the first ever person who won entered like 40 times. So I ended up sending him that key anyway, the prize, but I rolled it over into the next one, so I gave another one away the next time. Radio. Let's do it. Let's enter these giveaways. Let's find out how many people are actually in the stream. We have 132 watching, and 128 thumbs up. I'm going to say I am going to start the giveaway when we get more thumbs up than we do people watching. So either people leave and they don't get to see if we're at 128, 128. What's it going to take? Well, 130 watching. 131 watching, 129 thumbs up. Oh, it's 130, 130. Here we go. Let's see what's happening. All right, we're at 130 and 129 people. Let's have a look. Let's do this giveaway form and find out who is going to win some stuff. So, Big Willis FPV says, I don't know how to enter. There is a little form down below. One account, one entry. That is correct. In the description there, it's a giveaway form. You can go read that. Click on it, put your name and email in. That's all you have to do. Live stream entries. Let's open this up and we'll find out what we've got. Some people are already guessing the number. Don't do that yet, guys, because you don't know how big the numbers are going to be. You're just having an uninformed guess. We want to take what we know and have an informed estimation. All right, so we have the numbers between 1 and 1983. So here we go. Let's see. 1983. So have a guess between 1 and 1983. 1984. So the last person, Mr. Will Clark, you just got in here, my friend. And 1984. And, hang on, we're populating 1986. 1986. Okay, that's it. No more entries after 1986. So let's go through to my random number generator. 1986. We'll put this on the main live stream share. Now, you're going to have 30 minutes to email me. This is a random number between 1 and 1986. Have your guesses. Let's people saying, "Come on, my numbers." Now, this part of the guess is just for fun, where we're just trying to guess what number it's going to be. When we get it doesn't mean if you get the number right or not. That doesn't mean that you win. What you have to actually do is be the person who's drawn in the form. So we're going to go in the form. We'll show you the winner. That person's going to have 30 minutes to email me. Let's do it. I am going to guess number 72. I'm going to go for a lower number today. So this might be one of the OGs who started watching a long time ago. See if they're still here. So my guess is 72. Let's do it. 3. I always get so anxious before I do this. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 756. Bang in the middle, pretty much. Let's find out who that is. 756, and we will have a look. So if we go to, where's my mouse cursor gone? Main chat with the dog. Here we go. Main face cam. 756. Let me get my little snipping tool up, and so I don't blast everybody's email on the screen. Okay. Let's have a look here. This person, please send me an email. If I go to my snipping tool, a new snipping tool, and let's see. 7. What was it? What did I say? 756. I think it was 756. That's a long email. All right. This person, please let me just double check that I've got this correct. 756. 756. 756. Radio. Let's see. This person, you've got 30 minutes to email me. The time right now is 11:34. I'm going to give you till 10 past 12. So I'm giving you 6 extra minutes right here. Gee, you're so generous. Isn't that right, Charlie? Yeah, this is great, guys. For the giveaway, 3, 2, 1. Emails are not being shown except for the winners. Here we go. This person right here. So Lassie Rosendahl. You need to email me with whatever the rest of this email is right here, 756. You are the winner today, and congratulations. You are going to be getting a jumper, T16, a Raging drone, a Catalyst Machine Works, a bind and fly drone like this bad boy, and also a SIM key. If I'm missing something else, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure that's it. I need to start doing a form. I've been putting them in little boxes for their giveaways and that sort of stuff. And yeah, let me know. That person, congratulations. Hopefully they email you. That prize is dope. So that's from Delta FPV. Big Willie saying congratulations. There we go. We've got 134 people watching. Winner, chicken dinner. So congratulations, Lassie Rosendahl. I hope I'm pronouncing that. I am sure. I hope I'm pronouncing that without causing offense. That's what I mean to say, because when I say I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly, and I hope for those people that their name doesn't sound the way I pronounce it. Imagine having a last name the way that I have to pronounce it, and that's how it's meant to be said. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. We've got 132 people watching. I'm going to put a little outro here, so definitely stick around. But also, let's have a look at one of my favorite streamers before we go. We're going to do a bit of streamception right here. If I go to Bot Grinder, who I am a huge fan of. I think he does some great stuff. We can watch Bot Grinder watching this sort of stuff. So let's have a look right here to Bot Grinder's stream. If I go to main stream share, here we go. This is where I want everybody to be going. We're going to be watching a Bot Grinder's stream right here. So this is the picture I needed. Some technical difficulties. We can go right there. And Raven's given me, it looks like our last super chat for the day for $2, who's saying, don't forget to join Bot Stream and vote for Malice. So if you go into here, what we need to do is vote. I'm going to type in the comments here, vote Malice, and watch a bit of Bot Stream, and he's going to let you know what's going on. And pretty much we're pushing for one of my pilots. Malice Vex FPV did a really cool video, and he was naming a trick. It was about a police train, all this sort of stuff. I'm going to post Bot Grinder's stream in here as well. And other than that, I'm going to say subscribe for more FPV related content. I'm just going to watch a bit of Bot's stream and go and check his stream out using that link that I just posted. Let's go jump in there and say I love you, Bot. Lots of love. Go give him some love. So definitely go check that out. All right. Other than that, yeah, I will. Voting will be in about 10 minutes. And we've also got another donation just before I disappeared. I want to say thank you to Captain Kirk's donated. He's saying no, he was last with the $5 there, but it looks like really FPV has overtaken him with the last one and said $1.99. Thank you very much, Stu. So thank you very much, really FPV for your and Captain Kirk as well. But yeah, it looks like really snuck him there to the race to the last donation or something like that. We've got a few people laughing. Boiled sausages from Drunken FPV in the chat as well. Den FPV is saying good night. Raven's having a laugh. And I also should say, let's give Charlie his last little snack of the day as well. So here you go, Charlie. Oh, look at that. He's gotten right into the camera. Here you go. Look at him. He's a good dog. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. I'm just going to be snoozing, having a little treat. There you go, Charlie. All right. So, there we go. Let's, Captain Kirk. Okay, Captain Kirk saying last again. So, he was there with the $3. All right. So, thank you very much, Captain Kirk. Chilling out. We are watching Bot Grinder. It looks like he's doing something with, I'm not too sure what he's doing. Maybe with some cigarettes or something like that on the stream. Definitely a bit different audience probably from my stream that we've got going on as well. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, go jump over to Bot stream and make sure you vote for Malice Vex. Definitely go and do that. All right, catches. I'm going to put on this part. So I'm going to put the stream starting part on for anyone who's definitely sticking around. But this means the stream is ending. I need to change this part to stream ending. All right, that's me out, guys. I will catch you. I will catch you in 2 days' time.